Last year, a good friend of mine took a 6-week sabbatical on a remote island in the Caribbean. Now, he had worked for the previous 20 years kind of nonstop. He'd taken several vacations, he'd traveled all over the world with his family, but he had never stopped working. So he took it upon himself to design a sabbatical where he did not look at email, he had no phone, he literally took a burner phone with him, had no access to the company that he owned, that he ran, left it to the very capable people that he had hired over the years. And he went on this 6-week sabbatical and he walked miles and miles and miles every day on the beach, and he journaled a lot, and he thought, and he rested, and he recovered for the first time in decades. And when he came home, he had what some people refer to as a big, hairy, audacious goal. And as of this month, they're realizing that they have blown past that goal by 10%. Which is a really big number. Now, I don't mean to say that you're gonna go on sabbatical if you take some time off, that you're gonna come back and automatically make millions and millions of dollars. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I am saying is that oftentimes this idea of balance that we're looking for all the time is hard to come by, and I think a lot of us look for it in the moment, in a day. I want balance in a day or a week or even 2-week period. But if we look at my friend's example, he had several years where he was working really hard, and then he had 1 year where he took an extended period of time off with zero contact with his organization, and then came back and worked hard again and crushed it. And so what I mean to say is that balance, if we zoom out, we start to find balance over 1 year or 2 years or many months. It doesn't always have to be in the moment. I think it's important to remember that balance is an aspiration. It's not a goal. It's not a thing that we're gonna check off once we get to it. It's a moving target. It's more like a North Star. And if we can bear that in mind, then we'll be a lot less disappointed in our lack of balance in our daily lives.